I really thought it was gonna be no more New Orleans. I thought that was gonna be it for my city.
It was predicted that it would take 10 years. 10 years for the city to come back, 10 years for the infrastructure to come back, 10 years for the music to come back.
Music here, man, there's something special.
We have to show them we still out here.
That was then, this is now.
New Orleans is remarkable when it wants to be. Call her a bitch. She can treat you real good, or she can kill you. Katrina came and took everything away from me. Everything. It was crazy because it was during the time when me and their dad really wasn't seeing eye to eye, you know? Thank you for this food, Father God. We praise me that we break bread with people. When Katrina hit, he took them. Took the two boys, gone. Phew. I don't know where my boys at, the husband at. 2009, he drops them off on my porch and drives off. I have two sons that's diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. It eats and eats at your muscle till it kills you. Oh Lord, give me strength. I'm getting so big. Whew. Good to go. It kills between the age of 16 to 25. Mine's gonna live. And they're gonna be healthy with family and children, and I'm gonna have grandchildren, I already know. But when they got sick, it's like Katrina hit me all over again.
Can't stop making music. This is like the only lifestyle I really know. I've been gigging since I was in high school, but I'm also just working on my own project, my own quartet, and just trying to do as many creative things with that as possible. For Katrina, we evacuated to Atlanta. We were lucky enough to not have that much damage because we live uptown. We're like the only black people on the block, actually. People associate New Orleans music with traditional music, like Louis Armstrong and stuff. It's great music. It's still great music. It's not inaccurate to think that because New Orleans is the birthplace of jazz, but there's more than just the stuff from that time. People talk a lot about the gentrification of New Orleans, you know, how people are coming into town and changing the scene and changing the culture. I would say that's true to a certain extent, but some of those people are my friends and they're making some great work, great music. And with that, I think it will change the way people look at New Orleans. We'll begin to see more diverse types of music.
We're all gonna die. Nature kills everything. There's an end game. We don't think about it very much, but when someone's on life support, you at a certain time, you say, well, you know, it's best for everyone that life support be taken off. Some parts of Louisiana, we've pulled the plug. This South Louisiana is the Great Delta of North America. The majority of our population, the majority of our industry would not exist if the Mississippi River wasn't here. 5,000 years ago, this was mostly water. The Mississippi River formed all of this landmass over the past 5,000 years. Then We leveed the Mississippi, stopped the overflow, stopped the sediments, stopped the water. So now the Gulf of Mexico is eating back what it originally had. If you look at it, it's a battle between the river and the Gulf. The only reason we can still live here is we've built this levee system. My job is to keep water out of people's homes and businesses. In some ways, I do think of it as the general manager. When I drive along the levee, I'm looking and say, okay, where would the attack come from? You know, what would happen with waves hitting against here? You know, what can I do to slow the attack?
I've lived in Shell Beach since I've been born. And you're on a bayou where they, you know, fish and shrimp, crab and oyster for a living.
There we go. Look at that. Done deal.
Swimming all the time, playing, working, making money. I just like the water. It's home to me. We service the fishermen. They need ice. We unload them and get them back with ice so they can go back out. Worked with my dad on a shrimping boat, and then I bought this place in '05, which Katrina ended up hitting and wiping it all out. It was devastating. It was just unreal to see. It just looked like bombs blew up.
Living outside of the levee protection, it's always going to be a threat of when the hurricane season comes around. You know, it's a big decision.
I was the first one back buying shrimp without any help. A lot of the locals are not here. It's just a handful. They just get tired of picking up the pieces.
No.
I try to be involved as much as I can during the daytime, because at night, I know I'm not there. I'm totally doing something else. I have transformed into a woman that I feel is unstoppable. Daytime, I'm mom. Nighttime, I'm godmother.
Head down low, 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 head down low.
Bounce is just another flavor of New Orleans. Right along with jazz, right along with the blues. Bounce music been in me since I was a little girl. I feel like this is really my calling. I call myself a party crasher. I got a whole squad, beautiful young ladies, and they be turned up. See, when we walk through that building, all eyes are on us. When I get that mic, I just let it be free. I just be myself. I let everything that's I'm trying to do as a godmother come forward.
I write music that I think is missing, you know, that people don't write. Now's the time to start putting it all out there. See the flyer for the show?
What show? Our show? What show, man? What's going on?
August 14th.
August what? No.
I did tell you about this. I definitely.
August 14th?
This has been in the works for months. Months.
In terms of the music here, man, I feel like there's something special. Like it's in the food, man. It's in like it's in the crime, it's in the heat, and that's the reason why I want the music. I feel like we gotta like get it out there, you know? Because I feel like people know that it's a special place.
And you want to talk like New Orleans music? New Orleans is not like strictly traditional jazz music. New Orleans is that raw energy.
Mm-hmm.
If everyone loved New Orleans though, like you guys do, it would completely change. Like if there was more people in the city, it would change. Like
It's changing right now.
People in New Orleans live more of a dry land existence. You know, they go over the levee, it's like a different mindset. They don't understand that the water is right there. And so they don't see the risk. Katrina hits, Rita hits, we got hurricanes coming out the wazoo in 2005. And the thing is, it's very important that all of us really understand what happened and how it affected things, because there's a lot of misunderstanding.
We need to understand risk better than we understand it today.
I'm here trying to keep people dry. The currents are going to do what they do, the winds are going to do what they do, the hurricanes are going to do what they do. The Gulf of Mexico is closest. You know, all of us are affected.
The concept that I scribbled down was we the levee districts of coastal Louisiana are doing what we can with what we have to best protect your property, not your life. So I guess that's just generally something I wanted to throw out there and see if y'all thought that was a good idea.
You know, we want to have the best idea. Doesn't matter if it's my idea or your idea, we want the best idea. Then I'll claim it.
Motion for adjournment.
We have a motion. Second. All in favor? All right, thank y'all, guys. Appreciate it.
Lynette and I has been together for going on, we just made 4 years in June. What I have learned over the past 4 years that I've been in Lynette's life, they work hard. When you physically work hard, you appreciate what comes along with it. Everybody works hard, but to have to physically work hard is different.
It's just, it's got a lot of heart here. It's a lot of heart.
That's what it is. And you know, it's just,
You know, I love what I do. Like everybody, like a lot of people go to work and they can't stand their job and they don't like Mondays. I'm not gonna live like that.
Y'all draw people to you guys. And that's the whole bottom line. Period. Knowing that your dad went around and picked up pieces.
Katrina would.
Well, you see how
all up here.
You see how it's added.
Rebuild again.
To know that they have come from something and then it was wiped away by Hurricane Katrina, and then to rebuild and have this place become what it has become. And that's Rock and Dock.
I missed seeing everybody. I mean, it's home. But now this is kind of fulfilling its spot, you know, the blank space.
This is like the first boat blessing since before Katrina. What the what? What's happening? They're blessed, the fishermen, the boats, just bless this whole community. Cheers, bitches!
Before Katrina hit, or they would bless it before the big season. They called the white season the big season. Back in the day, they used to call the shrimp white gold because it was worth money. Now, the people that sell them and have all the money is giving us less for our shrimp.
My family has been in this area 7 generations in South Louisiana. 3 out of my 4 grandparents grew up in Leeville, 12 miles from the coast. But the risk of living on the coast became so great that we retreated. What's the greatest amount of people you can remember living in Leeville, in your memory?
Oh, that must have been 100.
100, 200? Right now, how many people live in here?
20. Leeville sinks a half an inch a year. If there's somebody responsible for erosion and marsh, Army Corps Engineer #1, and almost #1 is the oil companies. Millions of barrels are taken out of that. And that all is in a cavity. And when that cavity is empty, something got to fill it. And that's why we're losing our marsh.
No respect for the working man. No respect for the working land. When then the sea's lost, and they're winning the fight. Who drove the battle, lost through the night. it does sadden your heart when you look at open water. It's, just seeing it all disappear. It's about losing your community and losing the place that you grew up. It's about losing not just your future, it's losing your past, it's losing everything.
This disease that we have, it could kill us quick enough. It could catch us. But you know, the devil is a lie, and the devil not gonna stop me from getting my groove on. Cause good always be evil, so. So, let me go get it?
Start the water enough for me. I'm gonna go put all that in the washer too.
Okay, yes ma'am.
That's too much?
No.
I'm down to nothing. Like really nothing in my refrigerator. And it's just what it's hitting for. And I'm trying to feed kids every day. I do the best I can. It's always one thing missing. Got cereal, no milk. Got hot dogs, no buns. Got buns, no weenies. You know, there's always one thing missing, something, you know what I'm saying? And I always gotta come up with a way to come up with some money to get something.
That don't mean you're not a normal person just because you're sick. I want to be a normal person so I can help my mom out. Because she's going to get old soon. And if I'm sick, I can't help her. To me, she don't come on with no money. Because everybody play her every time she get money. But it's not my mama for everybody playing her. Everybody just hate us.
Things are really bananas right now. And it's just, I don't want God tonight to not heal my kids on my behalf. And I know the Bible said things you do reflects on your children.
It makes you happy. And if that be taken away, you'll be unhappy. The joy of the Lord is my strength. He shall give you peace in the midst of a storm.
The Rockin' Dock in this town has become the icon of a Saturday night. It doesn't matter if you're dirt poor or if you're a millionaire. Everybody that comes here has heart, and that's all that matters.
Sometimes I just lay back and kick back and listen to them, and it sounds so good. I'm like, look at everybody and look at the smiles on their face. It's priceless. I couldn't find that anywhere else.
I really wasn't into the music scene before Katrina. I met a lot of jazz musicians who were actually playing on the scene, like Jesse McBride. So everything I know about the music scene before comes from Jesse.
Yeah, you don't have to play the melody. I guess I play the melody, so it's like... Can you read that bass line? Try it. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. All of the baddest cats left town. Katrina kind of knocked out, you know, a very critical level. It was predicted that it would take 10 years. 10 years for the city to come back, 10 years for the infrastructure to come back, 10 years for the music to come back. The people that you see on this stage, if you don't know about them, you're gonna hear about them. This is now. That was then, this is now.
I've lived my whole life in Canada. I think of the tar sands as the hole at the center of my country, an undertaking so vast and violent that we have trouble looking at it